I'm Carl Vermeigen. I'm the pastor for Church on the Bayou here in Tarpon Springs. Moved to Tarpon Springs in the year 2000. Well, my sense of the community of Tarpon Springs is that it's a real community. Relative to some other ways that Florida has developed, this city has history, it has ethnic diversities, it has a great place on the Gulf. It's got everything from the arts to music. It's got just so much that it's a wonderful place to live and to grow and to become an active partner in the community. One of the reasons I really like Tarpon Springs is because of its size, where in which the people of the city can work together, know each other, and work together for the betterment of the community. I mean, for us as part of the larger church, the Presbyterians have always had a significant emphasis on mission. In other words, you're here to worship, yes, but that worship must be transformed into service into the community. So we have been engaged with many of the service agencies within the community to do our part, both financial, physical support, as well as people who are gifted in those ways to serve in those capacities. So each Lord's Day is an invitation to consider, again, what can I do to be a transforming, helpful, healing presence in the community where I live. Well, being a member of the Peace for Tarpon from pretty much its inception, one of the exciting things has been the number of people across the broad spectrum of involvement in the community who have now come to the table. And so we have an amazing gathering of people in all areas of service and involvement in caring for our community, together at the same table, thinking, planning, sharing, working and advancing the coordination and awareness about the impact of trauma in our community and how to work together. It's the old adage that it takes a community to raise children and as well as to raise families, as well as to be a healthy community together. So it's just been exciting to see everyone wanting to be a part of this and doing what part they can. At Tarpon Elementary, when the principal let us know that one thing that would be helpful for them was the uniforms that the children wear here, that they would have a supply so that when there was a transfer in mid-year or whatever, who was not prepared to have a uniform for their school, that they would have a supply here on base. And that seemed like an immediate thing that we could respond to, so the congregation banded together, led that project, and then was able to add that piece again to the piece of the work that goes on here at the school. The continuing development with Cops and Kids is we're trying to build bridges in the community, and so we have a dinner usually once a month that's open to the community, and we've invited the population that is engaged through Cops and Kids to come to the church for a dinner to build our understanding of the breadth of our community and hopefully build relationships, and that's all part of what it means to bring peace, I think, into Tarpon Springs. Well, I would say what's been helpful with Peace for Tarpon is this whole development of the idea and acknowledgement of the verification of trauma and its impact. And I think that we want to be creatively responding to that, which is one of the definitions, certainly, of peace. Peace at a personal level, peace at relationships in the home and in the community, and peace beyond even our own community, so that we understand that we are to be creative in our way that we come to understand and learn from each other, and to develop associations and enjoyment of each other and the diversity that is the community. Church on the Bayou have also a community garden which connects itself to the Shepherd Center. We had the land and the possibility for having the garden there that can produce fresh produce that those who come to our meal program during the week have an additional benefit of fresh produce for their meals. So one connection leads to another, and it's again, it's all good for the interconnected web that is the community of Tarpon Springs. The community garden, out of the three in the county we might boast, had the highest yield. We were, I think, about 1,600 pounds of produce, and we haven't even had the garden a year yet, and it goes through its seasonal replantings, And so we're excited about that.